The prosecution has rested in the case against Cristhian Bahena Rivera, who stands accused of killing University of Iowa student Mollie Tibbetts.
Today, the state medical examiner went over details of how Tibbetts was killed. Some of the details we're about to share could be unsettling for some viewers.
Our sister station, KWWL, continues to follow the trial in Davenport, and that's where we find Taylor Vessel tonight. Taylor, what was learned today?
To put it simply, the attack on Mollie was violent, so some of these next details may be a bit unsettling. She was stabbed in the head and the neck, damaging the top part of her spine and several vertebrae there. Now, there are several stab wounds that the state medical examiner said could have damaged some major arteries in her neck. Now, unfortunately, the wounds didn't stop there, but continued downward with several in Mollie's chest and torso. In total, the autopsy found possibly up to a dozen stab wounds. Earlier, things really focused on the investigation itself and what police did to try and find Mollie. Prosecutors walked through the FBI tracking Mollie's phone and the evidence that cleared her boyfriend as a suspect, then focusing on Rivera's custom black Malibu seen in home security footage of Mollie jogging. The defense seemingly asking if that evidence was enough.
Puts the knife in his hand?
That puts her blood and DNA in his trunk of his car.
That puts her in the trunk. Agreed?
Yes.
Does it put him stabbing her?
No.
Other than questioning the evidence, the defense raised multiple persons of interest, including those with a supposed history of violence and stalking. Rivera's attorney, Chad Freeze, bringing up supposed text messages where Mollie's boyfriend admitted to having anger issues. The prosecution firing back, saying there's only one person who admitted to fighting with Mollie that day and who led them to her body, and that's Cristhian Bahena Rivera. Before court ended today, the defense moved that the state had not provided enough evidence to convict Rivera of first or second degree murder, focusing on his own admission that he blacked out after encountering Mollie. The state obviously refuted that claim, and the judge denied the defense's motion. In Davenport, Taylor Vessel, back to you.
Taylor, thanks. Also today, the Division of Criminal Investigation agent who was on the stand, Trent Valletta, testified he wanted to speak with Rivera after investigators linked him to a car seen driving near where Mollie Tibbetts disappeared. But he says that took 4 days because investigators needed to question Rivera in Spanish, and they, quote, didn't have any Spanish speakers, end quote. The defense presents its case starting at 8:30 tomorrow morning.